Oh, hey everyone, how are we doing? So, today I thought I would briefly go through Microsoft's possible acquisition of Activision. I actually worked for Microsoft UK a few years back, and I guess I've got a little bit of insider knowledge and a bit of experience related to that. So, let's just go through and see, well, is this going to be a good thing for Activision Blizzard or for Microsoft, and why might they be doing this, you might ask? So, to summarize, this would be the biggest gaming industry deal and an all cash purchase. Microsoft would become the third biggest gaming company in the world, and Microsoft also offered a 45% premium on shares for maker of Call of Duty. So, okay. January 18, Reuters, a Microsoft corporation is buying Call of Duty maker Activision Blizzard for 68.7 billion in the biggest gaming industry deal in history, as a global technology giant stake their claim to a virtual future. So, of course, this is kind of referencing Metaverse here, which, if you don't know, is a project by Facebook to develop a sort of virtual reality platform which other people can contribute to. There aren't that many details at the moment, and what we do know is there's a lot of corporations putting a lot of money into developing the Metaverse, so this could potentially be a good gateway for Microsoft to get in on the action. So, the deal announced by Microsoft on Tuesday is the biggest ever cash acquisition. Also, video gaming is one of the biggest markets in the entire world. It's much bigger than film and everything else. So, it also represents the American multinationals' bet on the metaverse, as we said. Gaming is the most dynamic and exciting category in entertainment across all platforms today, and will play a key role in the development of metaverse platforms. They keep going on about metaverse, but obviously we're mostly acquiring the pre-existing games and titles which Activision Blizzard have created. In a way, I think it's kind of good if they're going on about metaverse an awful lot, because that kind of means that maybe they're not going to interfere with the games too much. Also, I think this is going to generally be good news for esports, because Microsoft does a lot of sponsorship, and that's probably a really good thing. If they're going to put a lot of sponsorship money into esports, then it kind of means that it's going to be a much bigger deal. There's going to be more advertising around these events, and generally it could be very beneficial. So from that perspective, it's probably a very good thing. Activision shares were up 26% at 82. Still a steep discount on the offer price, reflecting concerns the deal could get stuck in regulators' crosshairs. Okay, let's just go down to the next bit. Microsoft is already big in gaming, so yeah, Microsoft own Minecraft and Mojang, which is basically one of their biggest gaming platforms, and they obviously own Xbox as well, which is pretty huge, although they're not quite as big as PlayStation. So Microsoft did say here that they were hopefully gonna get a bit of a boost in terms of, I don't know, Xbox sales and store sales and whatnot. So that could potentially be quite a good thing, I guess. One of the reservations I kind of slightly have is Microsoft tend to get in a lot of programmers and a lot of people that they want, and then they just fire them when their usefulness has kind of come to an end. I suppose every corporation will, or a lot of them will do this, but part of what made World of Warcraft really great, and other games like it, is the fact you've got a continuous team who, you know, they know the lore, they know what's going on, they know why the games are popular, why they work, and a lot of the time, for example, if you wanted to develop a World of Warcraft expansion, you have to have so much knowledge of the lore and the history, and, you know, I don't know, the mechanics and everything else, and the different classes. I don't know, just hiring in people to do that and then just firing them again is probably going to make an inferior product. So fingers crossed Microsoft don't do that. They just basically leave Activision alone to do their own thing, which is probably what they are going to do. Although, yeah, like I say, there might be a big push on developing some content for the metaverse, which again, I've got mixed feelings about. I know that Facebook's the biggest social media platform in the world, but basically what they were able to do is to monetize people's information, their data, and also all of the content on Facebook is produced by the people using the platform. So really they've become the richest company in the world based on exploiting other people's resources and time and creativity and energy to actually create content for their site. So it's more like a platform, and actually creating something new and amazing like, you know, the metaverse is meant to be. I don't think they've even got a track record of that, really. Although, I don't know, you could argue that Facebook is very impressive and their other services, yeah, but are they impressive technologically, or are they impressive because they're the best at manipulation? And I'm specifically talking about Facebook here and the Meta company. Anyway, getting back on point, the company is still addressing these allegations. So yeah, there was obviously the allegations of sexual harassment by senior members of Activision Blizzard, and this obviously put a lot of people off using their products. So hopefully Microsoft coming in is going to be a bit of a clean sweep in a lot of people's minds. Got a few pictures here, so go through them. Obviously esports here, which is huge. Call of Duty. They actually do own Candy Crush, so I didn't actually know that Activision owned Candy Crush. There's a picture of World of Warcraft in the background here as well, and Call of Duty, I assume. Yeah. So metaverse. It's critical for Activision Blizzard to drive forward on its renewal of cultural commitments. And yeah, they want to, like I say, to kind of reiterate, Microsoft buy in the stuff they want, or the talent that they want. So again, they're probably just buying in Activision Blizzard if they want to expand into the metaverse. But yeah, I don't know. The whole concept of the metaverse is kind of creepy, if you ask me, because I've used virtual reality in the past, and it's kind of good, but I don't know. It's so much more intense than just looking at something on a screen. You know, you kind of feel like you're there a lot more. So, you know, a combination of the biggest corporations in the world who have the best manipulation technologies and ideas is kind of a bit creepy. Are they going to create things like a Ready Player One, which is kind of like a dystopia, you know, people living in absolute filth and squalor who just basically spend their time, you know, connecting to a virtual reality? I mean, it sounds pretty dystopian to me. Anyway, Microsoft's going to be the third biggest gaming company, and we could potentially see Activision's games on the Microsoft Xbox store. A lot of them already are on there anyway. So, yeah, Netflix said they want to get into gaming, but haven't really done anything particularly towards that. Yeah, Microsoft put lots of money in. I guess that's mostly it, I guess, for the video. Let me know what you think, and I'll speak to you guys soon, and have a wonderful, 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 wonderful day. Bye.